Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Want to do a quick follow-up on the reported New Mexico bus crash, August 30th, 2018. Again, they said 47 passengers were on the bus that crashed in New Mexico, which is the 47th state. And what New Mexico is best remembered for is the incident in 47, the Roswell UFO incident. Now, as I've shown before, usually when these major tragedies happen in states that are contrived numerical propaganda, they're synced up with the governor. The governor's birthday of New Mexico, Susana Martinez, is July 14th. And from her birthday to today's tragedy is 47 days later. Notice they also said this bus was traveling from St. Louis, which has Gematria 47. This is why I said we need to start the campaign of what is 47. The media is just so redundant with this pattern. And again, the reason for this comes from the Freemason logo, the capital G with the compass set at 47 degrees. The United States of America, with its fourth day of the 7th month birthday, is not arbitrary. The 47 degrees are a tribute to the 47th problem of Euclid about how to establish foundation. The word foundation in Gematria sums to 47. Of course, the Freemasons get their knowledge from the Bible. And notice this woman's birthday, July 14th, 14/7, like 147. If you write out 47th as a word, it sums to 147. In Genesis 47, Jacob, who becomes Israel, dies at age 147. It's also not coincidental that the United Nations recognized Israel as a nation in 1947, on November 29th, the 333rd day of the year. And I should mention, in light of Freemasonry being responsible for these rituals and controlling this nation and its media, the word Freemason has Gematria of 147. Just in case you're here for the first time, if you write out U.S. President 147, if you write out President of the United States, also 147, and on the White House, there are 147 windows. We live in the day of search engines, and you can even ask Google, how many windows on the White House? Beautiful. 147 windows. Washington, D.C., named after George Washington, the Freemason. Freemasonry's headquarters in D.C. The governorship is a federal office. Learn Gematria. Learn the relevance of 47. And just in case you're new here, for good measure, let's just do it one more time. These are the 4 base ciphers based on the alphabetic order forwards and backwards and the rules of numerology. When you flip the alphabetic order around, DC equals 47. When you write out government, it has Gematria 47. When you write out authority, it has Gematria 47. When you write out president, 47. When you write out White House, 47. When you write out Republican, 47. When you write out Democrat, 47. When you write out Trump, 47. Again, he was in the 47-story Midtown Hilton Hotel the night of the rig selection. You go all throughout history and you find how redundant it has been the use of this number. You know, another big story from earlier this year was Nancy Pelosi giving the longest speech in the history of Congress. She did that on a date with 47 numerology, 47 days from her own birthday. Last week, Duncan Hunter indicted with a 47-page indictment on a date with 47 numerology. And while it wasn't 47 days from his birthday, it was 108 days. And notice geometry has Gematria of 108 with the alphabetic order forwards and backwards. Let's look at that Freemason logo one more time. That Freemason logo has instruments of geometry around the G Gematria means geometry and language. This is the code of the elites, the code of the Cabal. If you've ever heard of Kabbalah, that's where this comes from. The core belief that God created the world by merging the letter with the number. And oh, by the way, in Hebrew, the word for God, Elohim, sums to 47. So, understand these people are playing God. They've been doing the same things all throughout history. The entire history of UFOs is all 47. The entire history of our news is 47. And we'll prove this again tomorrow, the day after that, until the day the Freemasons are put out of commission. Until next time. Encore. I should note that the update is 4 people were killed. Pay attention in news media how often it is said 4 are dead. Again, 4 is a number associated with death. In Mandarin Chinese, the same word for death is pronounced as the number 4. Another very repetitive pattern. Today, August 30th, is also a date with 38 numerology. 8 plus 30, death equals 38, murder 38, killing 38. That number from the poster of the movie Murder by Numbers. Look at that movie poster. You'll notice the E is a 3 and the B is an 8. No other letters are changed. Until next time.